Hey, Retro Nama Squad. Welcome back to another Retro Nom 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 Nom. Or just Retro Nom Nom Nom. Tonight, we are making steakhouse style pork chops with creamy pan sauce, roasted potatoes, and lemony broccoli. Sounds good. So, basically, this awesomeness is get yourself some pork chops. Get yourself some broccoli, some steak spice, some beef concentrate, lemon, onion, and potatoes. So what I've already done is done potatoes, diced them up, sliced them up, cubed them about ½ inch. We're gonna cover it with oil, pepper, salt. We minced our onion. It's a yellow onion. Have it or peel it and cut it. Dice it up real good. Make the broccoli bite size. You're going to zest your lemon, and if you don't have a zester, little secret for you, just use a cheese grater the other side, the small side. Works perfectly. You get a nice lemon zest, and then quarter your lemons. That's kind of some of the prep I'm doing just to get it out of the way, so it makes it a little easier while we are cooking. And we're going to be talking about I thought it appropriate because, two movies about a pig who don't quite want to be eaten, who live on a farm. So I decided we're going to talk about Babe and Charlotte's Web. I know, a couple of tearjerkers. So that's what we're going to do. So as you can see, we preheated the oven to 425. So we're going to go ahead and get these in. We're going to stick them in for about 5 minutes to let them roast. Alright, since we did prep, we've got a little bit of time before we're going to stick the broccoli in with the potatoes. So I thought we'd talk about Charlotte's Web. It's originally a book written by E.B. White that got turned into a movie by Hanna-Barbera back in 1973, which is amazing. But it's basically a story of a pig who obviously doesn't want to be eaten. He's kind of becomes the little girl's pet. And Charlotte, this spider, starts helping him by spelling words in the spider web, saying like, some pig, brilliant, stupendous, this kind of stuff. And it's a pretty good one. And then they also made a live action movie back in 2006, starring Dakota Fanning and Julia Roberts. Both fantastic, both tell the same exact story. Check it out. Great kids movies, lots of fun. Who doesn't like a talking pig? You know what I'm saying? So the serving size we're making is for 2. So basically you just need 2 pork chops, about ½ pound of broccoli, 1 yellow onion, 1 lemon, about 4 or 5 small potatoes, to kind of get this recipe done. Not too much. Pretty easy stuff all. Alright, folks, so we salt and peppered the broccoli. Put some oil on top, and now we're going to stick it in for about 15-20 minutes until the broccoli's tender and the potatoes are golden brown. Alrighty, so we're heating up some oil in a pan, medium-high heat. We got the pork chops out. We salt, peppered, and threw on the steak spice seasoning. Both sides, real great. Gonna get them in the pan, get them cooked up. We're gonna probably do about 4 to 6 minutes each side. Get them cooked through, get them great. Great, just a great sound. Pork chops sizzling. It doesn't get better than this. Pretty great. Just remember 145 for pork to be fully cooked in an internal temperature. Let's go talk about our other movie, Babe. There was a sequel called Babe, Pig in the City. Not nearly as good, but fine on its own merit. Kind of the same idea as Charlotte's Web. I think it drew inspiration from it, but basically a story of a pig that gets raped by a sheep herder. And to save his bacon, literally, he becomes a sheep herder and wins the competition and gains the respect of the local sheep herding dog and stuff. And it's got the classic line of, "Lot'll do, pig, lot'll do." Very good. Check it out. Alrighty, here we go. We're gonna flip. Ooh, look how good that looks. Oh, mama. Look how good that looks. Got that nice crust going on it now. Alright, so we'll cook the other side. 4 to 6 minutes. Looks good. Okay, so as you can see, potatoes are done, broccoli's done, pork is done. Now we're going to work on the creamy sauce. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to take our oil pan that we already used for the thing. We're going to put a little bit of oil in there. We're going to go ahead and get the, you know what these are, onions, obviously. We're going to cook them up, 3 to 4 minutes, get them nice and soft, brown them up a little bit. Then we're going to add the concentrate with some water, and then we'll go from there. I've said it once and I'll say it probably every time we cook onions. This is the best fragrance that you can get inside the kitchen, bar none. Oh, it's just so, it's so freaking good, you guys. You have no idea. Well, you probably do, especially if you're cooking this dish or cooked any of the other things that got onion. It's so good. Okay, so we added our beef concentrate, added our 1/4 cup water. Gonna stir it in nicely, get it all mixed up, and then we're just gonna let it simmer for a bit. And this is gonna make a nice, interesting sauce. Yeah. You like those shots? You like that? This is the action shots. Oh yeah, look at that. Stirring it together. Yeah, baby. Okay, now we're gonna add about now that we've kind of cooked that down, we're adding 1.5 tablespoons of sour cream to it, and we're just going to combine this to make our pan creamy sauces. Combine that until it looks real good, y'all. Also, before I get pepper, the ever-loving, whatever you want to say, just put so much pepper on it, and when you put pepper on it and you're like, is this too much pepper? Add a little bit more pepper. So put a little pep in your step and pepper up your sauce. Okay, so there's kind of the finished product of the sauce. I might have used a little too much onion with it, but that's on me. It does say to use half an onion. I used like 3/4 of it or so, so maybe a little less onion, but other than that, it'll be fine. Next we're going to toss the broccoli in with the lemon zest, and then we'll get it plated up. Y'all have heard of the cake boss, right? Well, I'm the toss boss. I'll toss anything. I'll toss salads, I'll toss your cookies, whatever you need, I'll toss that. Here we go, though. What do you think? Looking pretty good? Look at that lemon zest all up in that pepper, all up in that broccoli, all up in that business. Alright, folks, here's the finished product. Steakhouse, pork chops, lemon zest, lemon, and our potatoes. And I almost forgot, we serve it with a couple of lemons. Look at that. It looks good enough to eat. In fact, I think we will. As always, thank you for watching this episode. Hopefully you'll join us again soon for another episode. I never named this one. I think it'll either be That Some Pork Chop or That'll Do Pork Chop. Anyway, subscribe, like, watch, comment, review it. Share it with your friends. But as always, thanks for watching. Good night.